Hi guys, my name is Grace and I'm doing a reading for Gemini people. This will be a love connection reading. So I have two crystals here. This will be for card 1 and this will be for card set number 2. So just pick and choose which crystal calls to you and I'll proceed with the reading. Okay, so first I'll do the card number 1. So for the people who pick card number 1, this is the reading for you. Now, this represents how you're feeling about your person, and this represents how they're feeling towards you. Okay, so what I can see here is that with the Three of Pentacles here in reverse, you feel this is your feelings for your person, the person that you're thinking about when you click this video. And it feels like um, you feel that there's a potential for you and this other person to build together. At the moment, it appears stagnant. There's a stagnancy, and you definitely have feelings for this other person. And yeah, because if you don't, I don't think you'll be watching this anyway. And but it seems like there's you've already set out a plan, but it's all planning, but it lacks on doing. That's why this Three of Pentacles is in reverse, because Three of Pentacles is about doing together, is working together. And I feel like for some of you, it is important to you that you have a good footing. I feel like this could be related to showing to parents. That would be significant for some of you. Like to convince them. I just got that energy. And if it's not parents, it could just be that other people's opinion, other people's are their opinion are important to you. And about this connection, this relationship, whatever you're building with your person. And this is like, I feel like this is standing in your own feet is important to you. And things are not moving, yeah, it feels like things are not moving the way you dreamt or the way you expected it to be. And I do really feel that um the Gemini people who pick this card is are dreamers, and you already played out everything in your head ahead of time, but it lacks doing. And of course, it's not just you that needs to do something, it's also your person that needs to work. So yeah, that's just how you're feeling right now. This is how I feel. Now, how you seeing the connection? We have the star card here. You see the connection as written by the stars, something really that is destined. And it could also be that one of you is putting the work um towards the material realm. That's why this cup's like towards the earth. That's just how I read this card. Um and also the other is putting the work towards those emotional and more on like spiritual matter. I'm not sure if that's making sense. but that's just what I got. And you see each other as mirrors. Could really be a twin flame if you know those things. And also, this could represent Two of Cups for me. And it means a mutual romantic love. And that is how you're viewing the connection. Being connected to this person has given you wisdom, and you see each other as your true vulnerable naked self. That's how you see each other. You see like the truest form of each other. Now, how you seeing your person? We have here the Sun card. So, how you viewing them? You view them as someone that is very light-hearted, someone who enjoys life, and it can be a Leo, but it could just be someone who's possessing the energy of a Leo, and someone who goes with the flow. You see them as someone who goes with the flow, but um but knows how to be serious when necessary. This person balances you out, and they're carefree while you sometimes overthinks. And that is how you compare. That's how you balance each other. You just want to be, yeah, it feels like you just want to be prepared. That's why you overthink sometimes. And you admire them so much, and they really make you happy. Everyone wants to be around this person because of the energy that they emit. So yeah, that's your person. Now we look at his this other person's feelings for you, and we have here the Three of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles. So how I've read those cards, I feel like they view you as the Nine of Pentacles, as very independent and can handle things on their own. You're a badass in their eyes, and you might have saved them from a heartbreak in the past. I feel like this is a past, and I feel like this is represent a pain or a heartbreak. It could be with another person that they've been with in the past, or it could be just a past childhood trauma, or simply past experiences. It doesn't have to have happen in the in childhood, just something from the past. Now sometimes they think they couldn't compare to you, but you serve as an inspiration to them. Now, how they're viewing the connection? We have here the Three of Wands. Was I I've seen like three trees here: Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and Three of Swords. The only tree that is not here of Three of Cups, but yeah, I feel like with the three trees here, it just represents balancing mind, body, and soul, and it could be the Trinity also. However that resonates with you, and I feel like this relationship, you two are okay with each other, but now what I'm getting is that you do have to do some internal work, and I feel like it's more on your side than their side. Some internal work needs to be done. Now, anyway, how they're viewing this connection, we have the Three of Wands. So they see the connection that they're moving forward to this new beginning with you. And this is a moving forward card. They've already made a decision, and they already made a commitment. even if they've told you that already, or they haven't, they've already made a commitment. And I feel like this is like sprouting, and this is like spring. So for me, that's like a new beginning, as you can see, because there's a glare. Like the leaves are just sprouting. So yeah, that represents to me, reminds me of spring and new beginnings. And this is really a moving forward card to me. Also, it seems like they wear their hearts on their sleeves proudly as they look ahead into a new beginning with you. And they're just waiting for something. They're just waiting because this man here, whether your person is a man or a woman, they're just waiting for a boat. And I don't know what that boat represents for them, but they're just waiting for something to happen, or something to, I don't know what's that something. Now, with the Knight of Cups here, this is how they view you. They see you as someone who's sincere. In the past, they might have suffered from manipulation and deceit from someone else, or within their family or something, and or their friends, but they recognize that you are different from them, and they clearly see your love offer with the Knight of Cups here. Because this is cups, this is all about emotions. They see you as genuine, and they appreciate that. And they really see you as very pure. This is like purity to me, with all the white here in the background. That's just how they're viewing you. Now, what are the blocks within this connection? We have here the Hangman in reverse. So, with this Hangman in reverse, I feel like someone is being impatient, and I feel like with this, it could be connected to this Three of Pentacles here. It feels like it's more you, the Gemini person, that's impatient, and someone's not fully surrendering and resisting the flow. And there's this inability to change, and definitely there's delays. And that might be what's causing you to be impatient, because it feels like your person is patiently waiting here with the Three of Wands. And there's really this stuck energy, especially on your part, I feel. And this needs releasing. So, yeah, whatever this is, this needs to be released first for this relationship to move forward, because it's really affecting this relationship. So anyway, that's the reading for you. And if you want to gain more clarity and towards this situation, I can look to at this deeper if you book a personal reading with me. And I hope I've helped you anyway. So yeah, if you with the personal reading, I offer the guidance on how to make this connection work on your part, and at the same time look at the possible near future, given that you'll do your part within this connection. So thank you so much for watching. Love and light. Hi guys, so this reading will be for the people who picked card number 2, or this crystal here. So yeah, this is for the Gemini people who pick card number 2. Anyway, so this is your reading. Now we have here the Fool card in reverse. So to me, this is like um, you genuinely wanted a new beginning with this person, and but now it almost feels like you were too naive, and now you feel like you are hanging on a cliff. Like, see how the Fool card here is upside down, and it's more like just one step and you're almost giving up. That's what you're feeling right now. And what you brought to this connection was pure, and you're willing to take the risks. But now you're thinking if these risks that you took are still worth it, or have you been taken for granted? And that's what's I feel like you were thinking about. That's what you're feeling. If you and how you viewing this connection? We have here the Ace of Swords with the Magician card. So, how you viewing this connection? Um, I feel like you you view this connection as you wanting to gain the truth and clarity within a situation, within whatever that has happened, and you just want to live in infinite peace. You want to gain that peace of mind, and it feels like someone could be a trickster. That's just how you're viewing the situation. There could really be a trickster or not, but that's how you're seeing it. And because that's like the negative, lower vibrational traits of the magician here. And it could be you or the other person you are dealing with is not being really true or authentic to themselves. And but you, Gemini person, are still hoping that this new beginning can be manifested once this truth and clarity with Ace of Swords here came out. So that's how you're viewing the connection. Just now, how you viewing your person? We have here the Five of Wands in reverse. So I feel like with the Five of Wands in reverse here, you see your person as someone that you have unending conflicts with, unending conflicts. And this person you thought you found the one, but now you're feeling lonely. And you keep having unending arguments and fight with this person, and it's confusing you, and it almost feels like love had gone. So yeah, that's very depressing, really. And it's just unending fights, arguments. It can be it doesn't have to be physical. It just can be a silent emotional fight. The other person might not even be aware, but it feels like but they can feel it, definitely. So yeah, that's how you're viewing your person. It also feels like for some this could just mean that the other person is avoiding conflicts, avoiding confrontation, avoiding these arguments that needs to happen. It's not like an argument or confrontation needs to happen. It's more like you just want to have a talk, but it feels like they're avoiding it. And it turns out to be, because it almost always turns out to be this fight. That's why they probably don't want to deal with it. So anyway, so how they're feeling, what they're feeling for you, we have here the judgment card. So with the judgment card, I feel like they see you, they feel like you have been very giving to them, and they did want to give back to you, but they have a bit of a conflict within their minds, and it feels like this person that you are dealing with has a lot of internal struggle. Whatever this is internal struggle is, it has to end first, and then they need to do the healing by themselves. You always doing everything and saving them is not really helping. Whatever this is internal struggle that they've been keeping it from you. That's what I got from. That's just what I feel. Now with the Queen of Pentacles here, this is how they're viewing this connection with you. Now with the Queen of Pentacles here, this connection, they see it as a very nurturing one. It has kept them balanced. It has kept them grounded, and it also has provided them this stability. And I feel like this is represents you being more like a mother, nursing them. And on the lower vibrational negative aspects of the Queen of Pentacles, it is when you overdo the giving, and it's almost like when you love too much, and it's almost smothering. This is loving them too much, and because of your need for closeness. So yeah, that can also be an issue with you, and it can be suffocating for this other person. Now, how they're seeing you, we have here the Nine of Pentacles. So they're viewing you as someone who can take care of yourself even when they're not around. And I always see this as a single person, self-sustaining and very independent. That's how they see you. And they see you as confident and graceful. They view you as someone who loves what you do. And they really view you in a really good way. And they view you as someone who loves what you do. You live out your passions in life, and you inspire them, really, even if they might not be telling you this. That's how they see you. Now with the Three of Pentacles here, Three of Cups here in reverse. This is the block. This is the blockage for this connection. Now, I feel like this could really be a third party, but it's in reverse. It probably already been in the past that has happened. And so I feel like this might have ended already, but this energy is still being brought up. It's still lingering, and within this connection, someone might not have moved on from what had happened, even if this already ended. This could also be just an issue, either you or the other person partying, and it's almost seem like an addiction, or this could also be drinking, and I feel like that's the reason why they can't fully commit to this connection. So yeah, this is just an ending cycle, I feel. Now, that's the reading for you, for the people who pick card number 2. If this resonated with you, if you need more help and more clarity, I can look deeper within your situation if you book a reading from me. And thank you so much for watching. what I offer. I can look at the guidance on what you need to do on your part, what healing you need to do on your part in order to make this connection work. And given that those work was done, I can do what are the possibilities in the future for this connection also. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'm wishing you all love and light.